So Nicki Minaj usually goes on live streams with her vocals, audio on Stationhead. That's where all the barbs go to hang out and chill out and talk all they shit. So randomly she tweeted this right here saying, "Hey Stationhead, why do shows that I didn't save keep being saved? It's been happening for the last week or two pretty frequently. Are you looking for something?" So she says, "Chill, you must ain't bother calling them." Then she said this right here. "Today my Stationhead cut off while I was saying to lead with love and peace. LOL, I didn't even realize why until now. Maybe it didn't fit someone's agenda. I don't know. Peace and love. Nah, 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 boo boo." So hours later, we started to see this go viral right here. Nicki Minaj played records with her and Beyonce. You guys know, like I said, she's been calling out Jay-Z a lot. So people were wondering, wait, I thought we was beefing with them. What's going on? Nicki Minaj then says this right here.
Anytime I play some like music, it doesn't mean that I rock with the person or whatever. Like, I really want y'all to notice. I hate to have to say this.
So she's like, "Fuck you and your bitch."
Basically, they on the same team.
Right, yeah.
Oh well, Mrs. Pennies to the proud. Listen, I, Onika Tanya, Mariah Petty, I've done some amazing work in
Something Onika Tanya, LeVar Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shout out to Onika Tanya, LeVar Perry.
time. I've changed the game and rearranged the game and, you know what I'm saying, body shamed the game and then game again. Okay, so listen, sometimes Onika just want to hear Onika. You feel me? Like, I just might want to hear the Onika verse that was on a particular song. That don't mean I fuck with nobody. Y'all know who I fuck with, y'all know who I don't fuck with. Period and period.
I like making Nicki Minaj, son. I think she cool. She gonna bark up the wrong tree though. She barking up the wrong tree right
What,
now.
messing with Jay-Z and Rock Nation?
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
yeah, really with Beyonce. I mean, they got equal strong fans. You know what I mean? They can battle it out in
the barbs in the beehive.
The barbs in the beehive.
It's like I can just envision like a field with a bunch of them just
right.
with the long 4-inch nails and
scratching,
right,
weeds
bonnets.
everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Like Heathcliff fight. Remember Heathcliff used to fight? It'd be a ball of weave.
Yeah. Like an old lady laugh.
Right.
Cause
cackling,
right, with a cigarette.
the thing about the barbs, they be so on point. Like what we doing? Like, are we rocking with, or we ain't rocking with and that's why I loves them. That's why I loves y'all. But so I just wanted to make that disclaimer, so everybody know from now till whenever. Okay, just cause I play a song that I happen to be featured on, don't mean
she messed with them.
Right.
See,
which is like, it was no reason to even make a point out of that. So she's like clearly saying, I don't mess with them.
But why now though?
You know why?
I don't know, man.
Because of the Desiree Perez lady. Don't come get us.
I don't.
But supposedly she said that they got it out for her, so she knows she don't fuck with none of them.
None of them.
Motherfucker in the street, kick them right in my fucking throat, and then do more. Okay.
Did she just say it's on site with Beyonce? No, I don't.
I ain't hear say that's what she said. It's on.
I ain't hear that either.
Allegedly,
brother just adding that on.
Yeah, I don't know. We could have missed it. I don't know. Allegedly.
Today she started tweeting Spotify charts looking scary. It was all good just a week ago, and that is aimed towards Cardi B. So Cardi responds saying, "Enjoy these looks and a day and ignore the board. Love y'all. Go to dinner, go shopping, go to the park, get off the internet. Enough. Shut the up." Tell Nicki to shut up. Okay, all right. Nicki continues while responding to this tweet from DJ Academic's page.
And it's like, it's always like that.
Right.
Whoever the top females are or who believe they are, yeah.
Caddy, man.
It's crazy.
Who's just in the back? We know her from somewhere, man.
I don't know. She got nice skin.
Oh no, what was that law again? Wahahaha. So this is in response to Megan Thee Stallion's motion to dismiss being denied for her lawsuit that was filed by her former cameraman, saying that, you know, she was having sex in the car. We went over that a little while ago. Crazy situations.
Right.
They said
she forced him to watch lesbonic activity
in the back of the car.
On the back, she had her heels on the ceiling of the limo sticking out
with another woman.
With another women's, all women's together. All together. He was mad. He couldn't stand it.
Right. So he need like 30 mil.
He need like 30 million.
He'll forget about it.
She was having sex.
Allegedly.
Taking the car in front of dude against his own will. So I wish sometimes you could just switch places with niggas. You don't want to be that nigga, well, put me there. Put me there. But whatever, nevertheless.
That's what I was saying, man. He messing up the game for, you know.
Nigga went from this to, let me put this down for a second.
Right.
Let me help you out here.
I digress. Let me get back focused. On her Instagram, Nicki Minaj says, what was the name of that law again? Karma's Law? Referring to that Megan's Law bar that Megan Thee Stallion had on the song called Hiss, okay? He says, touch not my anointed. Vengeance is the Lord's law. We give God the glory and he's only just begun. Have a blessed day if you can. LOL the blogs, posting lives. Thank you. More money from me. We're working. Trust. So then she did this and set up a trap for the Shade Room, okay? This person says, I knew the Shade Room was gonna be quick. Strap y'all shoes on. She says, okay, well, let's see if they're quick about the next one. The Shade Room, would you like to be placed in a lawsuit for knowingly posting lies and using bots allegedly? Okay, well, she posts this saying, is this why he was trending the other day? I don't know. To God be the glory. This is Jay-Z is trending because...
Right. I didn't do this story because I don't know if this is accurate or not, but let's see what they say. Listen.
Judge has granted Ramir's request to move forward with his case, and the judge has demanded Jay-Z to respond to Ramir's paternity lawsuit by July 18th. The Shade Room conveniently skipped over that post and went to this one instead. Interesting. Being a gay man doesn't give any woman...
See, and I still haven't found out whether or not that is true.
So what's the science behind that story with Jay-Z and old boy?
Well, it's apparently this young man named Ramir, who's like 30 years old now, who says that Jay-Z is his biological father. He's been saying it for quite some time.
Oh, yeah.
And
he saw a kid.
Yeah. We seen him. He look a lot. He looks.
They showed his teeth. He had
the Jay-Z front tooth thing going on. You know, he looks sort of similar.
Yeah.
He has been asking for this paternity test for a few years now, and apparently, so they say, so the whispers on the internet streets are that a judge has granted his DNA request, his request for a DNA test.
So they're gonna have to swab his mouth.
So they say.
What they gonna swab Jay-Z mouth with, son?
I don't know.
You know the joint that the Marines had where they be fighting?
He not gonna be
like a big stick with the big pillows on the end. They got swab.
He not gonna be there. His lips gonna come on his own.
In the car.
Right. He's gonna come and then he's gonna be out.
Cut it out.
But no. Apparently that's what's going on. And for that reason, because of this, allegedly Jay-Z is nervous because the guy's mom, who since deceased, would have been around 16 years old when the young guy was
so that's the science behind it.
Yeah. Allegedly, all allegations.
What happened? She was deceased. How? What happened to her?
I don't know what happened to her.
Nobody said that.
Nobody knows.
She was walking out the bodega and just.
Nobody knows. But yeah. So that's what's apparently what's been said. We don't know. That's why I haven't done a story or brought it to the newsroom or anything because I just can't find any solid reporting on where it's coming from. So all right, here we go.
Right to sexually grind on you or have sex in front of you. I remember seeing someone grinding on their hairstylist and he seemed so uncomfortable. She's referring to Megan Thee Stallion. She says we've calculated almost 100 to 200 mils.
Megan, if you must, I'll do the job, yo. You got, I mean, if you need a cameraman,
Nicki Minaj,
you got to sometimes,
Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, I'm Meg Thee Stallion. If you need, I'll come through and I'll film it for you. It's gonna be tough.
Unless that box smell like creek water, keep it.
It's gonna be tough. But I think I'll be able to do a pro bono. I don't know.
No cost, no fee.
I'll do it to be helpful.
Okay.
If you need somebody to film those activities, I got you. I'll work you into my busy schedule.
Right.
Far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though? Let's get it, nigga. And anyone still calling him Hov will answer to God for the blasphemy. She says I'm gonna use some of the money Jay-Z owes me to send some of my barbs to college, pay their school fees and student loans via my Student of the Game charity. The pose Deseret, that's Desiree, She says, if you get a message to post hate or lies on any platform today, I'd advise you to say no fees. Just today alone, we've added 5 blogs and content creators. I hope you got a lot of money saved up. Hope it's worth losing everything, including your account. So I'm pretty sure they talking about the Beyonce post. That's why I asked y'all, do y'all think she talking about Beyonce? I don't know. That's what people are alluding to. You ain't finna sue me because I don't know. But
Right.
that's what people...
We don't know neither.
Allegedly.
That's allegedly, yeah. All right, so he says this didn't go the way they intended. Every time you try to get attention on me for your own financial gain, it'll go back on things you don't want. Oh, and there's a lot more. Trust is all fun and games until I want to play too. Kick or Twitch. So she's going to Kick or Twitch to hang out with the people because she feels like she's being shadow banned on Instagram Stationhead. She's not shadow banned on Stationhead, but she believes that they're playing with her account. If I'm picking up what Nicki Minaj is putting down, she's saying that she believes Stationhead is being controlled by Jay-Z in some type of way. And
I never heard of Stationhead.
Yeah.
There's so many platforms.
Right.
You know what I mean? Seems like she would be safe on a less popular platform.
True.
We all heard of Stationhead.
Rock,
Check that
Rock
out.
Nation. Rock Nation. Their hand very long.
That's true. Catch us on Stationhead, I guess, next.
they wanted that story about her threatening to slap Beyonce on site to go viral and using her for attention and I don't know, maybe whatever else they need to be selling at her expense. I don't know. If I'm picking up what she's putting down, that's it. That's it all in a nutshell. Let's continue. The other day she logged on Instagram to check how much viewers she was getting and it was only 2,400, so she wasn't feeling that. And that is a low.
That's Nicki.
With no makeup on? That's what she looked like without makeup?
Yeah, you think she ugly?
I didn't say she was busted. You just look regular. She just like
different.
Like you see at like 7-Eleven or something,
like a
gas station pumping on gas. I seen them.
I think Nicki's as one of the ones that's actually attractive without the makeup. She
look different though.
She not. You know,
glammed up.
No.
For Nicki Minaj, do y'all think they playing with her numbers?
What a surprise. What a surprise. The amount of people on Instagram is remarkably low. I wonder who's behind that.
All right, Nicki. Everything is not them. Just because you had a few, it was a little low today, shorty.
Nah. She bucked on Beyonce, Rock Nation, and Jay. Now it's only 5 people on Instagram. Check.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right. Next story. Mic check.
1, 2.